The 2014 South Australian Medium Business Award winner is Redarc.
Had a fair bit of pressure on us tonight. I had a text before I came from a company in Queensland called Trailers 2000, and Stuart and Jenny, who own that business, sent me a text saying, "Well done tonight." And I'm thinking, how do they know it's on tonight? And I text back, "Thank you." And they said, "We'll see you in Melbourne." And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? But they're already on the way, and so it's a great pleasure that Redarc is as well. Look, I've written a speech, but I'm not going to go with a boring speech. I wrote it this afternoon, and I thought, looked at it again, and it's pretty boring. I'm an engineer, and we're not that creative. But look, what I'd like to do, winning an award like this, it's all about our team, and my wife said that there's no way she's coming up on stage unless the rest of the team do. So what I'd like to do is give a little bit of a background about Redarc. But when I was 32, and well, actually a bit before that, but I went home one evening, and we talked about buying a business, and I said to Michelle, "Are you prepared to risk the house?" We wanted to mortgage the house, and obviously we sold our car, and we raised enough money with some help from Michelle's dad to buy Redarc. And Michelle said, "Yep, certainly, we're happy to put it on the line." So I'd like to ask Michelle to come up to the stage. So back in 1997, when we purchased Redarc, we had 8 staff. We were operating in Lonsdale, basically out of a tin shed. And we sat each one of those staff down and spoke to them about what the direction of Redarc we wanted to go in the future. And out of those 8 staff, we still have 6 with us today. One's retired and one's passed away, unfortunately. But we've got 2 of those people here today. So I'd like to ask Barbara Cromwell and Lex Clark. They both had more than 25 years of service with Redarc to come up. We're very much about a family culture, and I know in our company surveys, when we've asked our staff about the high growth rates that we've been achieving, and one thing that commonly comes up is what we need to do is preserve our company culture. And both Barbara and Lex are true believers of that, and so thank you guys for your efforts. Obviously back then it was a small team, and I felt obviously we needed to grow the business and bring in outside expertise. We've now got a really strong management team, and Ben Marsh, our National Sales and Marketing Manager, Chris Johnson, our Finance CFO, Paul Nolan, our Quality and Business Improvement Manager, and Shane Reifert, our Operations Manager. Please come up. The great thing is, I did a course at Harvard over the last 3 years, and I spent quite a bit of time away, and the team's been able to run the company in my absence, and I've said no emails, no phone calls, and it's worked like a treat, so thank you guys. I guess some of the key success factors for Redarc, obviously we really are a team-based company. We spend a lot of money on training and development. We spend a lot of money on innovation, and that's really the lifeblood of our company. Next year, we forecast that about 35% of our sales dollars will come in from products that we've only developed in the last 18 months, which is astounding. More than a third of our business has only come from 18 months of effort. But I guess the big thing is the bets that we're having now on our innovation dollars are a hell of a lot more than we did back when we developed a product that we might have invested, say, $20,000 in. So now we're investing several $1 million in new products. And I guess it shows how our young people in the business are developing. And Dylan Pinkett and Joe Hugman, please come forward. Dylan and Joe are both looking after at the moment 2 absolutely significant products for our company. Dylan's product was just launched last week, a big fanfare up in Queensland, and it's going extremely well. And Joe's products will launch later in the year, so congratulations, Dylan and Joe. So it's awards like this that really make, the last 17 years truly worthwhile. I'm thankful for our team. We've got a great bunch of customers, an outstanding bunch of suppliers that understand that unless we keep changing and keep improving, manufacturing in Australia is going to become more and more difficult, and we're doing really well in that respect. I'd like to thank Telstra, to Will and the sponsors, and Lane. I feel like I'm at the top of that big 50-foot wave right now, but that's it. So thanks everyone for your support. Appreciate it.